Итак, знакомьтесь, боец в синем углу, fighting out of the blue corner. Ему 27 лет, рост 177 сантиметров, вес 66,2 килограмма. Профессиональный рекорд 9 побед, 3 поражения, его стиль боевое самбо. Ladies and gentlemen, he's 27 years old, standing 177 centimeters tall, weighing at 66.2 kilos. He's combat sambo specialist with professional record 9 victories and 3 losses, representing Gorno Nachoditsa, Bulgaria. Here he's Plamen Bashforov. Его соперник в красном углу, fighting out of the red corner. Ему 29 лет, рост 170 сантиметров, вес 66,75 килограмма. Профессиональный рекорд 26 побед, 6 поражений, его стиль борьба. Ladies and gentlemen, he's 29 years old, standing 170 centimeters tall, official weight 66.75 kilos. As a wrestler with professional record, 26 victories and 6 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Tbilisi, Georgia, introducing Raul Tătărauli. Referee in charge, Victor Kardiev.
Victor Karniev will take charge of this featherweight contest. We look at the tail of the tape. Experience on the side of Raul Tătărauli. The height and reach, 7 centimeters heights. 7 centimeters reach. 6, I apologize, reach advantage for Plamen Bashforov. Plamen in the blue corner, Raul in the red. Me, Brian Lacey, alongside Brad Pickett calling the action.
We always talk about styles of fights here, Brian, and both these fighters have opposing styles that can beat each other. So it's going to be very interesting to see who can employ their game.
Oh, a little slip there as well from Plamen as he went backwards. Looking for the takedown here against Raul. Giving up the bottom position here. This is dangerous early on.
It is, but also I think Plamen just wants to wear down. He doesn't want to be in this position. Obviously, he would like to be on top, but he'd rather be in his position at early doors than stand in the middle of the octagon with Raul Tătărauli. He throws very heavy and a very fast, dangerous starter.
Yeah, 19 first-round finishes for Raul Tătărauli. 22 of his 26 wins are by finish. 19 KOs, 3 submissions. Slowly pushing Plamen up against the cage here. Plamen has got to control that posture. Got to avoid the big shots. Oh, looking for the armbar. Threatening from bottom. Great stuff from Plamen early on.
Yeah, he fought that pretty quick. Raul managed to slip through that guard a little bit here.
And they really did talk to me about the tactics, the corner of Plamen. They reckon if they can weather the storm, if they can get it into round 2 and into round 3, that's where he can have his moments. Oh, big shots coming down. These are heavy. Hard shots from Raul Tătărauli. Plamen trying to survive. Looking to grab a leg. He's got to be careful doing that.
We were talking about that. You weather the storm. This is one storm. You know, he's very ferocious.
He's got that left leg locked up. He's trying to, and you can see Tătărauli respected. Oh, that's a big shot that's come down. Heavy shot. Up kick. Nice work there from Plamen, now going in on the single.
Now this is what Plamen wants. He wanted to get into this sort of position. Now he needs to make sure that he can try and get into a better position. But no, Raul's done a great job of getting back on top here.
Yeah, and Raul Tătărauli is known for his striking, but he started with wrestling. That was his base. And you also look at his team, the likes of Levan Makashvili. If you are grappling with him every single training session, you have to have a high-level understanding of those positions as well. Plamen now hanging on to that upper torso. One butterfly hook in. Now he's trying to turn in on that single leg once again, Brad.
Yeah, Plamen's doing the right things. He's trying to reverse the position, but Raul's got such a strong base.
Oh.
And this is it. He's just so aggressive.
Oh, he's absolutely vicious. Tasmanian devil-like with his attacks.
You see the Plamen's just trying to stay switched on and trying to see if there's any opportunity, you know, to muster something up within this like storm.
And Raul,
barrage of punches.
yeah, Raul Tatarauli did miss weight yesterday, under a kilogram, but still could not make that 146 limit. Didn't deter Plament from taking this on. And he's done a good job of avoiding big damage, Brad.
But he's avoiding damage, but what he needs to do is trying to make this a bit more of a wrestling or fight, trying to wear out Raul Tatarauli a little bit. At the moment now, he's just kind of getting out muscled on. Being on bottom is actually Raul is not really much need to do much work as such. So he's not really, you know, game plan wise doing what he needs to be doing.
Gets the guard back. Ooh, big hammer fist. And Raul is right in front of his corner. You can hear how urgent as soon as he starts raising those fists to drop him down.
Yeah, you see that Raul's really switched on here tonight.
Oh, big elbows coming down as well. "15 seconds left in this first round. Oh, more hammer fists coming down. Finishes the round in the inverted position there, Plament.
A very good round here by Raul Tatarauli, but we come to expect that from him. You kind of feel like he was going to come out strong and fast. Palman's got to believe that he's going to go around down here, but did he do enough to wear down on the tank of Raul? That's going to be the big question. I don't believe he did. I think Raul was in control of most of that round, didn't really have to do much.
And here we see that opening exchange. This is the takedown attempt. He kind of gave that bottom position up fairly easily. Raul shrugged him backwards.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it was easy, you know, to get reversed that easy, but yeah, he kind of just flopped to his back a little bit here. This is where he was in a little bit of danger here. I thought he had a chance here now to reverse things around, but great hips and great defense shown by Raul.
Stepping into round number 2 now, Plament, the first off his stool. Raul Tatarauli now set and ready. Plament, Bocharov, Varov in the blue corner, Raul Tatarauli in the red. Me, Brian Lacey alongside Brad Pickett here in Minsk, Belarus calling the action. And for Plament, Brad, you got to say he's got to get this takedown. He's got to get a top position. And as I say that, look how easily Raul gets it. And it's muscle as well as technique, right? That was a good show of strength.
He gets in pretty deep, but you know, like, it's just kind of, sometimes when you have those wrestling sort of hips that Raul has, you know, he just shrugs him off. And then we're back into the same position. Let's see if Raul could do a little bit more. You may see him slow down a little bit more here, just keep the position control. But you got to think that Palman needs now to do more to get back to feet, try and reverse it, make this into a bit more of a grinding sort of fight. But to do so, he needs to get on top. You see, Raul's trying to push through, maybe trying to look for an arm triangle. So be careful of his leg a little bit here.
And the referee did call for a little bit more action just before he attempted to shift the arm up for the head and arm attempt. Now he's postured up. Oh, big shots.
Oh, it landed.
Now in half guard here, Raul Tatarauli continues his ascendance in this fight. Top position.
And also, he's not working too hard. He's controlling his position very well. Very technically keeping a very good base here. Stuff in the head you see here now, pushing him straight back down. Making Raul, making Palman accept bottom and go back into full guard.
Palman now hanging on.
He's just making it uncomfortable, cross-facing him here up against the cage. Palman could maybe try and use that cage to get back to his feet.
He's got to make some space, Brad, hasn't he? Because at the minute, it's just all top pressure coming from Raul Tatarauli, totally in control here.
Yeah. Now he's
very comfortable.
Now he's sandwiched up against it, which is a very uncomfortable position to be in.
Two minutes 35 seconds left in the second round, and it's been a rinse and repeat. Plamen looking for the takedown early on. Raul Tatarauli basically just shrugging him to the mat, taking this top position.
And this is the weight class for him. We saw how he struggled with this sort of grappling exchanges against Ariel Patia, who's not only just moving up a weight class, a lightweight, he's a big lightweight.
Huge.
You'll see him later
yes.
on tonight on the card, but you just see now that when Raul has these physical advantages, how dangerous and good he can be. He can be a real contender in this weight class.
Continues the top pressure. Plamen now with that full guard locked up. He did attempt an armbar in round number 1. Nothing like that coming round 2 as of yet.
He's still in the fight, don't get me wrong, but at the moment you kind of see it's going to take a lot for him to change the course of this outcome. But we saw early on tonight, Thomas Deek managed to change the course of a fight. But that's because
Emran Israfilov
was getting tired. Well, I don't see Raul at all kind of gassing in this.
No, he's fighting at his own sort of pace. Good pressure, nice head position. Now Plamen looking to get back to his feet. Might give up his back, but he's got to do something right, Brad. He's got to try and make something happen.
Yeah. A little bit too late for me as well in this round.
Oh, and sets the first hook there. Tatarauli has 3 wins by submission.
Oh, that's comfortable.
He's so strong as well.
In this, yeah.
Even if that's on the chin.
It is on the chin, but you can imagine that being so uncomfortable. Well, sometimes when it's uncomfortable, then you move it and you can slip it underneath the chin.
Now going palm to palm here. Switching back to the bicep.
Can't really see from this angle. Can maybe turn into a bit of a neck crank as well.
Let's go though. Just under 15 seconds now left in this second round. Oh, yes, what a strange
not finished. Yeah,
I'm not sure if he misunderstood the 10-second clacker for the end of the round. Looking a bit confused on bottom there. But maybe that will give Plamen a little bit of a buoyance as we go into round number 3.
Yeah, luckily it wasn't really a close round. Oh, that little last takedown could have done really well.
So again, rounds 1 and rounds 2 pretty much the same.
There's doctors
what's going
in the
on?
corner. The cartman, there's doctors, they're complaining about something. Yeah, not too sure what's going on in that corner there. Well,
oh, there's something on the arm. I'm not sure exactly what that is.
The doctors and the, I don't know, the doctors and the cutman have left.
They're looking at his arm, his wrist. I'm not exactly sure.
It'd be an unfortunate engine if
well, I've got no idea where it's come from, Brad. That's the thing. I don't know, and I don't even quite know what the injury is, but there's such panic.
I think he may be complaining, saying that he got bit on his arm when he was going for that rear naked choke. But I think,
look at that there. We had a great spot.
But that also is not a case of being bit. His arm could be inside the mouth.
Yeah, absolutely. With
so it's not a case that he's getting bit. It's just in the mouth, and he's squeezing that hard. He's going to make that bite himself. It may not be an intentional bite.
Oh, and now Plamen looking once again, scooting back, but that's within 5 seconds. Exactly the same position, Brad. Looked like he had more urgency, but with that urgency was predictability as well.
Yeah. Now we're back in the same position. A lot earlier on, Baumann managed to get back to his feet and reverse it at the end of that round. It was a little bit too late.
Yeah, I think that was also down to the Raul Tatarauli trying to show the referee what had happened to his arm. But once again, this strong top position. Now not just Raul Tatarauli against Plamen Bokhvarov, but also the clock as it is ticking down. Should Raul see this out? This has been a hugely dominant performance, Brad, and what a return to featherweight. You said it, there is a reason there is weight classes, and this is the right one for this man.
Yeah, also sometimes weight class, sometimes you have to train harder to get to a weight class. You're forced to train more. You need to lose that weight, where sometimes when you go up a weight class, you can switch off the gas a little bit.
Plamen at least now with his back against the cage. Nice shoulder bump there from Raul. Can he work his way back to his feet, the Bulgarian?
Raul Tatarauli is such a beast at this sort of weight class. Just body frame wise, he's short and stocky, great wrestling hips, power in both hands.
And there were questions even after the weigh-in about what sort of cardio he would have, and we have highlighted that he's been fighting at his pace, in his position. But even despite that, this is 3 hard rounds still, Brad's 3 hard rounds where he still doesn't look too tired. He's still strong, active on top, and dangerous.
Yeah, still got some pop in those punches. Such a powerhouse at this weight class.
Halfway through this round now. 3rd and final round. And still, Plamen Bokhvarov has no answer, cannot create any space, any opportunities from this position. The only slight relief for him on bottom is the pace has slowly slowed for Tatarauli in this round. Oh,
there's just no urgency for
there was space there. His
Yeah.
back against the cage should have been jumping back to his feet.
It's, in a weird way, it kind of feels like he's kind of accepted his fate, and just looking to survive. Which it's understandable for someone like Raul, is dangerous, and you don't obviously get hurt and get put to sleep, but still, you're just going to be losing here by default.
One minute 30 seconds now.
Especially coming after your promotional debut loss, you kind of feel like you've got to show a little bit more urgency. Obviously, it's a lot easier said than done here, me sitting in a booth, but just kind of feel like there's just not a lot, especially when you say where there was that sort of space, chance to maybe get back to your feet, you just stay down and let Raul get straight back into guard. Last minute of the fight.
Raul still carries that power into the 3rd round.
Oh, going for the omoplata.
Oh, this would...
Very hard.
Oh, Gogaplata.
Very hard to finish someone as tough as Raul.
Yeah, with one hand. Raul Tatarauli helping the referee out.
Trying to get his opponent in trouble for putting his toes in the cage.
25 seconds now in what has been an absolutely dominant performance by the Georgian. Big smiles as he talks to his corner, you can see there, final 10 seconds. And so much to be happy with that performance from Raul Tatarauli. So much frustration from Plamen Bokhvarov. But my goodness, what a return to the featherweight division.
Yeah, a complete shutdown for me. That wasn't not in any sort of trouble with the whole fight. Won it from start to finish. Kind of expected a little bit more from Powerman, but like I say, that's easier said than done when you're facing an opponent like Raul Tatarauli at this weight class, and that is weight class where I believe he belongs and could be an absolute problem for a lot of people. There's not going to be a lot of people signing up to want to fight this guy.
A big smile on his face, all that hard work, all the emotion. all worth it now, as he will finally get his hand raised. And there's the Georgian team. Still, it hasn't finally been announced, but that would be a crazy thing if that Georgian flag is not flying high once this announcement is made. So let's make it official. Let's hand it to Alexander Zagorski.
Дамы и господа, по завершении боя обратимся к судейским запискам. Ladies and gentlemen, after the end action, we go to the Georgia scorecards. 30-26, 30-27, 30-25, 30-25 и 30-26. 30-26, 30-27, 30-25, 30-25 and 30-26. Таким образом, единогласным решением судей победу одержала MTL winner by unanimous decision Рауль Татарауль. Georgia, Грузия.